Imagine a demon whispering into your loneliest hour, "This life as you now live it, and have lived it, you will have to live once more and innumerable times more. And there will be nothing new in it. But every pain, and every joy, and every thought, and sigh, and everything unutterably small or great in your life will have to return to you. All in the same succession and sequence, visual. Start with a dark, solitary figure standing on a precipice looking out into a swirling, cosmic void. A shadowy, whispering form the demon hovers nearby. The scene is in black and white graphic style with subtle, ominous red undertones. Text overlay, Nietzsche's famous quote on eternal recurrence. This is the chilling, yet profoundly liberating. Thought experiment. Friedrich Nicole d'éternelle recurrence. It is not scientific theory about the universe, but a radical challenge to how we live our lives. Would this thought crush you, or would you greet it with exhilaration? For Nietzsche, the answer to this question reveals the ultimate test of one's life affirmation, the true measure of whether you have achieved self-overcoming. It forces us to confront our deepest regrets, our compromises, and our unlived potentials. How can we live a life that we would willingly choose to repeat infinitely, embracing every joy and every sorrow, every triumph and every failure? Eternal recurrence is arguably the most radical and demanding idea in Nietzsche's philosophy. He didn't present it as a scientific certainty, but as a thought experiment, a mental challenge designed to profoundly impact how one lives. Nietzsche quote, "What? If some day or night a demon were to steal after you into your loneliest loneliness and say to you, 'This life as you now live it, and have lived it, you will have to live once more, and innumerable times more. And there will be nothing new in it. But every pain and every joy and every thought and sigh, and everything unutterably small or great in your life will have to return to you, all in the same succession and sequenced.'" Single quotes. The gay science, the core idea, is this: time is infinite, but the number of possible events and configurations of matter is finite. Therefore, everything that has happened, is happening, and will happen must eventually repeat itself infinitely. Not just a similar life, but your exact life, down to the smallest detail, repeating endlessly. This idea is meant to be a weight. It eliminates the possibility of a final escape, a happily ever after in an afterlife, or the comfort of simply moving on from mistakes. Every decision in meu eternal significance. Visual, an abstract, repeating spiral or a loop representing infinite time. Show fleeting images of a person's life joy, sorrow, achievement, failure cycling endlessly within the loop. The person watches, initially horrified, then contemplative. Most people, faced with this thought, would be crushed. They would find their lives filled with too much regret, too many compromises, too much unfulfilled potential to ever wish for it to be repeated. This reaction reveals a profound lack of life affirmation, a subconscious no to their own existence. This also highlights the stark contrast to traditional linear views of time and salvation. In many religions, life attest, a journey to a promised reward, or a final judgment. Mistakes can be forgiven, sins atoned for. Eternal recurrence offers no such comfort. It places the full weight of meaning squarely on this life, these choices, now. The true power of eternal recurrence lies in its capacity to expose our inauthenticity. If you were forced to relive every single moment, exactly as it was, would you tremble with fear or be invigorated by the thought? Consider the common human experience of regret. We often make choices based on expediency, fear, or a desire to please others, rather than our deepest, most authentic will. We compromise our passions, settle for less, or avoid difficult confrontations. These moments, when faced with the prospect of their infinite repetition, become unbearable. Visual: a person at a crossroads, choosing the easy path. Later, they look back with regret. Now, in the context of eternal recurrence, they see themselves endlessly repeating that same easy choice. Show their face filled with increasing despair. Eternal recurrence serves as an uncompromising mirror, reflecting back to us every instance where we failed to become who we are, every time we succumb to the herd mentality. As discussed in previous videos, every time we let resentment guide our actions. Every time we chose comfort over courage, these are the moments that would haunt us eternally. Nietzsche doesn't preach a specific set of rules, but he provides the ultimate metric for our own self-assessment. Could you affirm this life, exactly as it is, down to its smallest detail, and wish for it again, infinitely? If not, then you are not truly living your life. You are performing, settling, or simply passing the time. This thought experiment is designed to strip away all illusions and force us to confront our deepest self. For those who can embrace eternal recurrence, there is a profound liberation, a state of mind Nietzsche called Amor Fati, love of fate. This is not mere acceptance. Etian active, joyfully, evering das hemwillat. It means saying an enthusiastic yes to life, with all its beautiful and terrible aspects. Nietzsche quote, "My formula for greatness in a human being is amor fati, that one wants nothing to be different. Not forward, not backward, not in all eternity. Not merely to bear what is necessary, still less to conceal it, but to love it. Exi homo amor fati is the ultimate expression of the will to power directed inward. It is the ability to transform every setback, every pain, every struggle into a necessary and even cherished component of one's own growth and becoming. It means viewing life as a masterpiece in progress, where even the darkest strokes contribute to the overall beauty and meaning." Visual: a strong, resilient human figure standing on the mountain peak from the intro. Armoy dopen branded clouds. The figure is no longer just enduring, but actively welcoming it. Show the mountain peak glowing with a powerful inner light. This mindset frees us from regret, because every past event is seen as essential for who you are now. Anxiety, because the future, whatever it holds, is embraced as part of your fate. Resentment, because you no longer wish for things to be different or for others to have less. Amor Fati is a radical form of self-affirmation. It is the declaration that your life, with all its imperfections and challenges, is profoundly good, exactly as it is, and worthy of eternal repetition. It transforms the cosmic weight of eternal recurrence into the lightest of burdens, allowing us to dance with chaos. How can we cultivate this radical life affirmation and live a life worthy of eternal recurrence? It's a challenging, ongoing process that demands all our courage and creativity. Confront your regrets. Instead of avoiding them, actively reflect on past choices you regret. Ask yourself, if I had to relive this, would I make the same choice? If not, what would I change now to prevent that regret from recurring? This isn't about wallowing, but about proactive self-correction. Visual: a person looking into a reflective surface, seeing a past regret. They then actively adjust their current path, metaphorically erasing the old regret. Embrace responsibility, no blame. Take full ownership of your reactions and your path. The more you embrace your agency, the less room there is for victimhood or resentment. Visual, a figure breaking free from chains of blame. Standing tall and self-reliant. Cultivate self-generated meaning. Don't wait for external validation or a prescribed purpose. Actively create meaning in your work, relationships, passions, and personal projects. Let your life be a work of art you continually refine. Nietzsche quoted, "To have faith means not to want to know what's true." The Antichrist seek out challenges and growth. Don't shy away from what is difficult. View obstacles as opportunities to test and strengthen your will to power. Remember, that which does not kill us makes us stronger. Visual. The mountain figure again, now confidently scaling a steep section. Looking powerful and joyful. Practice affirmation, the yes to life. Consciously affirm your life, even its painful parts. Find the strength to say yes to your unique journey, knowing that every experience shapes the you who is capable of self-overcoming. Eternal recurrence is Nietzsche's ultimate test for the unbound self. It demands that we not only accept our lives, but actively love them in their totality, as if we would willingly choose to repeat every single moment, infinitely. The epical mind recognizes this profound challenge. It's a call to live with such authenticity, courage, and creative will that the thought of an eternal return becomes not a curse, but the greatest blessing. It's the ultimate metric for whether you are truly living, truly overcoming, and truly becoming who you are. So, as you reflect on the infinite loop of time, what choices today are you making that you would proudly affirm for eternity? How can you cultivate a deeper Amor Fati in your daily existence? Are you ready to say an eternal yes to your life, exactly as it is? The courage to live a life worthy of infinite repetition is the greatest power you can unleash. It is the ultimate testament to an unbound mind, a mind that has truly found its place in the epic.